Hey guys, Kyle with HOGWORKZ here. There's no substitute for a powerful LED light. HOGWORKZ is proud to introduce our full LED projection headlight for 15 and newer Road Glide models. LED projectors dramatically increase visibility and rider safety while adding style to your ride. These lights feature a crisp dual white DRL, which help motorists see your bike sooner from side and front viewing angles. We've taken it a step further by introducing our integrated fairing signals, which place 2 daytime running lights and turn signals on the fairing side of your bike. HOGWORKZ LED headlights and signals are plug and play and include all the parts required for installation. Best of all, our LED lights are covered under a lifetime warranty. This is the last light you'll need to buy for your bike. Let's go ahead and get to the install on this 18 Road Glide Ultra. The first step when installing your LED headlight is to make sure you cover your front fender. The next step we're going to be doing is removing this windshield using the 4 bolts here on the front with your Allen. I'm going to slowly loosen all 4 of these bolts so I can pull the windshield off without losing this trim piece first. Now completely remove the trim pieces. The next step is to remove this vent visor. It's held on by 2 push pins under, so just give it a little tug and it'll come right off. And same here, there's 2 more push pin grommets underneath here. We're just going to give it a little tug. Next, you're going to want to unclip these 2 wire harnesses here. After you have the windshield fully removed, the next step is going to be to remove these air deflectors on the side of the fairing using a HOGWORKZ 25. Go ahead and repeat that step on the opposite side of the bike. After you have the air deflectors removed, the next step is to remove your speaker grills. The best way to do this is use a flathead screwdriver and lightly pry up on the side. Applying just a little bit of pressure. And then just slowly pull out here. And there's 2 more clips on this opposite side. Just go ahead and pull there. Once you have the speaker grill removed, you're going to want to remove this screw here using a HOGWORKZ 30. And go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side of the motorcycle. The next step here is going to be loosening up these bolts on each side of the turn signal. This is going to actually remove the full fairing, so be careful when you do this. The turn signal is actually not going to come off. It is screwed in from the inside as well, so don't worry about losing the signal. Go ahead and remove the final screw on the other side of the fairing, and that's going to allow us to pull the fairing completely off. Once you have both screws removed, we're just going to pull a little bit forward here, and this is going to come right off. The next step will be the removal of these headlight trim pieces using a HOGWORKZ 25. The next step in the removal of the headlight is to unscrew these 4 bolts here. You're going to have 2 on the top of the headlight as well as 2 on the bottom. Once you have the 4 bolts unscrewed, go ahead and pull the headlight out and unclip the wire harness. Next, connect the HOGWORKZ headlight to the wire harness and install the headlight using the 4 bolts removed in the last step. go ahead and make sure these screws are fully tightened. Next, we're going to install our integrated fairing signals. These are going to push into the existing OEM hole, and we are reusing the hardware from the headlight trim piece. Once you have your turn signals fully secured on each side of the headlight, we need to plug them in. These are going to plug into the signal harness that we unplugged earlier in the video. And then the open connection is going to plug into the fairing when we get the fairing back on the bike. Repeat all the previous steps in reverse order in order to reinstall the fairing. Don't forget to connect your signals.